Dear students, today we will discuss about molecular orbital theory. It is very important theory because with help of this theory we will know about the filling of electron in any molecular orbitals, and with help of electronic configuration of molecular orbitals we will also discuss about the magnetic behavior of any molecules like paramagnetic and diamagnetic behavior. And with help of electronic configuration of molecules, we will also study about the color of molecules and other electronic configuration of any molecular structure. As we know that when atomic orbitals overlap to each other, then molecular orbital came into existence. When atomic orbitals overlap to each other, then molecular orbitals came into existence. When molecular orbital overlap, then two type of phenomena takes place. As we know that electrons are wave, and when two waves come in contact to each other, then constructive or destructive interference arise. Let us consider if two atomic orbitals A and B are present. If psi A is the wave function of atom A and psi B is the wave function of atom B, psi A is the wave function or amplitude. This one is the wave function of atom A and psi B is the wave function of atom B. Psi A and psi B is also known as amplitude. These Greek alphabet are used to represent amplitude. Amplitude or wave function. Amplitude or wave function. Wave function. Now, when two wave function are added, then constructive interference takes place. Psi is equal to psi A plus psi B. Psi is equal to psi A plus psi B. Here constructive interference takes place. Constructive interference takes place. Here constructive interference takes place. And due to constructive interference, bonding molecular orbitals are formed. Bonding amines are formed. Now, when destructive interference takes place, then two wave functions are subtracted to each other. Psi is equal to psi A minus psi B. Here destructive interference takes place. Destructive interference takes place, and anti-bonding amines are formed. Anti-bonding amines are molecular orbitals are formed. That's why we can say that when atomic orbitals overlap to each other, then there are two type of conditions arise. One is the bonding molecular orbital, and second one is the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Constructive interference leads to formation of bonding amines, and destructive interference leads to formation of anti-bonding amines. Psi is equal to psi A minus psi B. When two wave functions are subtracted, then destructive interference takes place. which leads to anti-bonding MOs, and when two wave functions are added, then constructive interference takes place, which leads to formation of bonding molecular orbital. Anti-bonding molecular orbitals have a high energy level than bonding molecular orbital, because in anti-bonding molecular orbitals, electrons density is high at internuclear distance. That's why electrons are repelled to each other. Repulsive force in anti-bonding molecular orbitals of electrons is high. That's why anti-bonding molecular orbitals have a high energy level than bonding molecular orbitals. So this one is about the formation of molecular orbital, how bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals formed, we have discussed. Now we will discuss about the formation of molecular orbitals with help of s orbital, p orbitals, and end-to-end overlapping of p orbitals, side to side overlapping of p orbitals, which leads to formation of different type of molecular orbitals. Now we will discuss about the formation of molecular orbitals. Formation of molecular orbitals. Formation of molecular orbitals. First is from s atomic orbitals. S atomic orbitals. From s atomic orbitals, when one s atomic orbitals overlap to each other like this, 1s, 1s, then two type of molecular orbital is formed. One is bonding molecular orbital and another is anti-bonding molecular orbital. One is bonding is like this, bonding is like this. This one is the bonding MOs, bonding molecular orbital. And next one is the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Anti-bonding molecular orbital. Anti-bonding MOs. Sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. Sigma 1s have less energy level than sigma star 1s. So this one is the bonding and this one is the anti-bonding. Now we will discuss about the formation of molecular orbital from p atomic orbitals. From p atomic orbitals. From p atomic orbitals. First is the by end to and to and overlapping by end to and overlapping of p orbital. Let us consider about two p orbital, two pz, and next is the plus minus 2pz. When both positive and overlap to each other, then due to constructive interference, bonding molecular orbital will form like this. Bonding molecular orbital will form. Bonding MOs are formed. Bonding MOs are formed. Sigma 2pz. Sigma 2pz. Sigma 2pz. This is the bonding molecular orbital. Sigma 2pz. And if positive end of 1 2pz and negative end of another 2pz overlap to each other, then anti-bonding MOs are formed. Then anti-bonding molecular orbitals are formed. If positive end of one atomic orbital like this, so the positive, and negative end of another atomic orbitals overlap to each other, then anti-bonding molecular orbitals are formed. Sigma star 2pz. This one is the anti-bonding. 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 These are bonding and molecular orbitals. When p orbitals overlap in end to end manner. Now we will discuss about the overlapping of p orbitals in sideways manner. And dear students, we should always keep in mind this one is the nodal plane. This one is the nodal plane. This one is the nodal plane. This one is the nodal plane where probability for finding electron is 0. There is a nodal plane. Now we will discuss about the overlapping of p orbital by sideways manner. By side to side overlapping. When two p orbitals plus minus like sigma 2px and another p orbital sigma 2px and 2px. When both positive and negative end overlap to each other, means due to constructive interference, then bonding molecular orbitals will form like this. Bonding molecular orbital sigma 2px, bonding molecular orbital. This one is the nodal plane. But due to destructive interference, this one is the nodal plane, and here bonding molecular orbital will form by side to side overlapping of atomic orbital. But if destructive interference takes place, then anti-bonding molecular orbitals will form is plus of one and minus of another, overlap to each other. Then sigma star 2px or 2py or 2py. So sigma 2py or sigma star 2py. So due to destructive interference, this one is the anti-bonding molecular orbital. Here it is a nodal plane. Now we will discuss about the energy level diagram, energy level sequence of molecular orbitals. Energy level sequence of AMOS molecular orbital. Energy level sequence of molecular orbital. First is for Li2, Be2, C2, N2, etc. For these molecular structure, energy level sequence of AMOS is sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, pi 2px, pi 2py, sigma 2pz, pi star 2pf is equal to pi star 2py and sigma star 2pz. This one is the for molecular structure like Li2, B2, C2, N2, etc. Increasing energy level sequence of ammo's is like this: sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, pi 2px, pi 2py. Pi 2px and pi 2py both have a equal energy level. That's why pi 2px is equal to pi 2py is less than sigma 2pz. Then pi star 2px is equal to pi star 2py. Energy level of both molecular orbital is equal to each other, and at last sigma 2pz. Now, if another molecules like O2, F2 are taken, O2, F2 are taken. If another molecules like O2, F2, etc. are taken, so then energy level sequence of ammo's molecular orbitals is changed, and it is like this: sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, then sigma 2pz. This sigma 2pz is adjust at the place of pi 2px, pi 2py, sigma 2pz. Then pi 2px is equal to pi 2py. Then pi star 2px is equal to pi star 2py, and it is less than sigma star 2pz. If O2, F2, etc. molecular structure are taken, then sigma 2pz shifted at the place of pi 2px and pi 2py. Means this one is the energy level of sigma 2pz is less than the energy level of pi 2px and pi 2py. So this one is the sequence of energy level of molecular orbitals. In any molecular orbitals, maximum accommodation of electron is 2. In any molecular orbital, maximum accommodation of electron is 2. In molecular orbitals, filling of electron takes place according to Hund's rule. Means first means ki initially 1 electrons enter, and then after completion of 1 electron, other orbitals, other molecular orbitals start formation of doublet. Means if you want to prepare electronic configuration of N2 molecular structure, then N2 have a 14 electrons, because nitrogen N have a 7 electron, nitrogen atom have a 7 electron, N2 is equal to 14 electron. How 14 electrons are accommodated in these molecular orbitals? So 2 electron in this, 2 electron in this, 2 electron in this, and 2 electron in this. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, 8 to 10 to 12, and 2 14, 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10, 12, and 14. Here all molecular orbitals are paired. Here all molecular orbitals are paired. That's why this molecular structure have a diamagnetic structure. All molecular orbitals are paired. That's why this molecular structure is diamagnetic. Diamagnetic means a paired electrons are present. This one is the diamagnetic. Diamagnetic. And if unpaired electrons are present in outer molecular orbital of any molecule, then that is a paramagnetic. Diamagnetic means pair and paramagnetic means unpaired.